What's up, guys? So it's another video on my 14 Impala with the 3.6 liter V6. And seeing videos on YouTube about changing out transmission fluid. So first things first is you got to find the transmission fluid dipstick, and down here in the with the 3.6 is down here between the battery and the engine. Thankfully this one isn't as bad as my Ford Explorer. That one you actually have to take the, well, you don't have to, but it's recommended you take off the airbox cleaner to actually test it, or pull out the dipstick and check it while it's hot. I've burnt my arms quite a few times. So old school dipstick. I really hate the fact that a lot of these dealers or these manufacturers are putting the transmission fluid down here, kind of make it harder for you to do it yourself. But this one isn't that bad. So this one takes, as you see on the cap, takes the Dextron 6 transmission fluid. So Walmart, you got the Super Tech one. It's about $6 a bottle. Valvoline Max Life, that's the cheapest I've found it. This is about 17 bucks a gallon, so 3.78 liters. I had this underneath. It filled up, and probably about a quart and a half into the pan. I was trying to get an idea of how much would come out. It's about the same that came out of my Explorer, about 4.5 quarts, 5 quarts. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this up. I figure I didn't have to post a video on how to drain. That's a pretty straightforward deal. But down here, as you can see, the transmission drain plug, it's right here. It's an 11 millimeter. So go ahead and make sure it's tight. Well, not too tight. You don't want to damage the case. Just go ahead till it's about a quarter turn snug. Should be good enough to where it's not leaking. See, 11 millimeter on that one. So I was also doing some other work on this car, but I'll go ahead and get a funnel in here, and I'll replace about, I'll start out with 4, so 3.78 and a quart should give me about 4 quarts. And then I've got another bottle, and with the engine running and hot, I'll just go ahead and make sure that the transmission level or fluid level is between the check and the hot. Don't want to overfill it, definitely cause problems. Or but like I said, this was at 70,000 miles, and if you can kind of see, well, I don't know if you can really see how it looked, but it was pretty black and nasty. Well, this will give you a good idea if you look in the bottom there. Doesn't smell burnt, it just smells like old transmission fluid. So, but at 70,000 miles, you wouldn't think it'd be that burnt. This is a check at 100,000, I think. So go ahead and fill it up, and then obviously check it when it's hot, make sure it's good to go. And then I know it's not a flush, so I'll probably have to do this again, but newer oil in the system is better than no new oil at all. So I'll probably have to do this twice to at least get a good mix of good oil in there, and probably do it again every 30,000 miles, since this stuff isn't too bad, and all you're doing is draining and not changing out the filter and stuff. So hopefully this video helps you. Good point too, even if you're not going to change your transmission fluid, you need to check this baby at least every month, 2 months. Make sure it's good, because I have like a, I don't know if it's a slight leak or if it's coming out of the I know there's like a overflow tube in here, but I did a trip to Vegas and car was acting funny, and I checked it and it was a quart low. So definitely want to check it on these GMs. I'm not sure if that's just my car or a lot of other cars, but better safe than sorry, and spending what, $4,000 on a engine transmission change. So good luck out there. Thanks.